actually going to check behind in this swap to see if I can induce 4 user start to run big bluff on me. That was the same number I used last time I folded. I mean, the thing is just that like my hand is under repped here, but I'm gonna have to pay off a big river bet. We'll see. I really hope he doesn't have a 3 here. I'm gonna call this. Like I said, you know, I pretty much set up that play on the flop by checking behind, and I thought he would run a big bluff on me, and he did, and I didn't let him push me out of the pot.
Aces under the guns, no-brainer raise. Hopefully the short stack pushes, so I don't have to play out of position with aces. That's a good flop for aces. It's fairly dry. If I get called or raised, I'm gonna have to proceed with a lot of caution. That's a quick call, and wow, what a great turn. I have this board crushed right now. There are really no draws except for a flush draw, so I'm just gonna check. Filthy 3-bet me. I have a10 suited. I don't like to play suited connectors out of position, so I'm just gonna toss it. And if he continues to do this, I'm going to start I'm gonna have to start fighting back, and I'll show you how to do that if he does continue to do this. Looks like he's trying to represent that ace, so I'm just gonna look like I have a king, think for a long time, and then call, and then check the river again. And on the river I'm planning to check raise all in. If he has jack 10, then so be it. Those are the hazards of slow playing. Okay, he bet fairly small, so I'm actually not going to check raise all in. I'm going to check raise him to 500, no, to 480, 490, and call a shove if he does shove. I feel like he's trying to get value for maybe king queen, maybe king 9, maybe just a bare king. So I'm going to jack it up to a number that I feel he's going to call, because if I check raise all in, I really have this board pretty much crushed, and he's not gonna, I don't feel like he's gonna call with a 2-pair. Alright, it's interesting. He called with ace 5 of hearts, so he did have that ace on the turn, and I guess he just, I don't know, it didn't give me credit.
Of this behavior is that they'll go too far with marginal hands. If they want to catch a bluff, they'll a lot of times call you down with their middle pair, or even worse, pay off your top pair or hands that you might think that others would lay down, they'll continue on with. And since they'll go too far with their marginal hands, this means they'll pay you off with a wide range of second best hands. So you need to take advantage of this, especially when you're on the river with your top pair, even marginal type kickers, and put in some kind of value bet, because you'll get paid off a lot of times with hands that you would otherwise think again would fold.
Just last hand, this guy raised. I think UCLA raised a few times. And make a raised about 2,400. I'm obviously going to be calling into you re-raises. I flop top set, and I pretty much have to bet here. I think checking is just too obvious. Actually, that's like half my stack. I think I'm going to check and let a card come off. My hand looks a lot like ace king now. And that's exactly what I wanted. I got him to commit at least 3,000 more, and he's almost committed to call my raise. Because I checked the flop there, I got him to get all in. It's such a weak hand as second pair. Initially I wanted to bet that flop because it was too obvious, but I think I can get away with it sometimes, and if I bet, it's extremely obvious that I'm not folding, so I'm not giving him any chance to screw up in the hand like he did. That's why I decided to check after my first instinct.